Hi there Aries, thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for September. Last month, Jupiter, the planet of expansion, moved into your sector of work and health. And broadly speaking, it's going to be forging an opposition for all of this month with Neptune. Neptune is the planet of dreams, of creativity and artistry, but it is something that can wash away at the base characteristics. In fact, in the first 4 days of this month, it's in opposition with the Sun, and your energy may be quite delicate. It's going to be important to target what you do in a very accurate way. But this opposition between Jupiter and Neptune, just at a time when people can be telling you how wonderful Jupiter can be for you, could actually be quite draining if you're not quite clear in what you're trying to achieve around the practicalities of your life, which is where Jupiter is located. Now, with the Sun there too, fortunately, there is a wonderful solar eclipse on the 13th. And if you really work hard at understanding how you can make some changes to your health, fitness, diet, and attitudes to any obligations or work, this can be a month of progress, particularly when Mars, your ruling planet, also moves into Virgo later in the month, and that's going to give you a lot more drive and focus and ability to really narrow down onto the things that are important. But it's not all going to be about work, fitness and health. And there is actually a stunning influence between Mars in its previous location in Leo and Uranus located in your sign for the first 2 weeks of this month. And this points towards some quite radical changes potentially. You could find yourself quite restless and looking for new opportunities, and certainly this can be true in your social situation. But what about love? Well, Venus, the planet which influences relationships, has been in a retrograde, but on the 6th of September she does start to go forwards and in Leo, which is wonderful for you. This is the most glamorous location that Venus can occupy, and in the middle 2 weeks of this month she's also going to be forging a fantastic link with Mercury. And Mercury, the planet of communication, is in your opposite sign. However, although that can be broadly really positive for interactions with others in terms of your social situation, Mercury does start to twist backwards from the 17th. And as ever, when this happens, that can cause misunderstandings. So you will need to be very clear about what you say to others. And of course, listening carefully to what other people are saying to us is the part of communication we often find difficult. Now, Saturn, the planet of structure, had moved back in mid-June into your sector of long-term resources, and anything to do with savings, pensions, property, business has been under the astral spotlight. However, in the middle of this month, well, he is going to return back to your sister fire sign of Sagittarius. This points towards, over the next 2 years, you going through some kind of learning journey. If you're someone who's involved in some kind of academic environment already, this can be a very supportive influence in the sense of giving you the discipline to really do the things you need to do. If, however, there are certain skills or knowledge that you lack, this can be your encouragement to go for it. As ever with Saturn, nothing comes without a great deal of perspiration, but if you can put the inspiration in, who knows where it may lead. Now, the Sun is going to be moving on the 23rd, but by the 28th there is a total lunar eclipse in your sign. So what does this mean? Well, eclipses work in pairs. So this month we have the first one in your 6th house, the second in the 1st in your own sign. And I think it's all about your individuality needs to still find an outlet this month, but at the same time you need to fit into the structures that other people require of you. So you can't absolutely have everything on your own terms. And with Uranus providing quite a rebellious and sometimes querulous influence in your sign, it really falls to you to understand where you need to play by the rule book and where you can be a little bit more flexible in your approach. But I do think the more open-minded you can be about life in general, the better you will do throughout this whole month. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.